Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our English courses session. As we did last time, today we are going to focus on what we call phrasal verbs. And without any delay, or before going beyond, let me try to define first what phrasal verbs are. So, phrasal verbs can be defined as verbs that contain preposition. So, here, as you see on the blackboard, among these 60 phrasal verbs, each one of them contains what we call a preposition. So let's start first. The first one, which is to bring up. To bring up, what does it mean? To bring up means to raise a child. It is try to educate a child from the early age. You can't say that you are going to raise your child or you are going to educate your child till she has or till she gets 19 or 20. So if you want a child to have a good education, you have to educate her or to educate him. You have to raise him at the early age so that when she grows up or when he grows up, he can or she can have a good education. So to bring up somebody is to raise somebody at the early age, to try to give him or to give her real values, good education, so that when he grows up or when she grows up, she can behave normally like the society want her or want him to behave. So let's move to the second one, which is to drop out. To drop out, this phenomenon happens nowadays in the Senegalese society. So children or students, they don't want to pursue their education at a certain level. They want to always to stop their education or their schooling at the early basis or early level. For example, if they do their primary school or their secondary school, they stop. Why do they stop? It's just because of they see that the education is not promoting them or is not guaranteeing them a good career. So they prefer to go and do professional training so that they can have their qualification and after have a job easily. When compared to somebody who pursue his study till university degree, you see some guys who have their master degree, their PhD degree, they are still seeking for job, and this is not normal. You see, so that's the reason why most of the students, they lose hope, so they prefer to drop out. To drop out means to leave school without finishing. For example, you stop or you abandon school before doing your baccalaureate exam. This means that you drop out of school. So to drop out of school is to abandon, to leave school without finishing. Let's move to the third one, to look after somebody. To look after somebody is to take care of somebody. For example, I have a sister, a little sister, or a little brother, so they need my assistance, they need my support. So the factor of assisting them, the factor of supporting them, this means that I look after them. So to look after somebody is to take care of somebody. For example, like we are doing at Hope Center, we are looking after the patients who are there because it is our responsibility to do it. Otherwise, they will be into trouble or they will be big problem. Okay, so to look after somebody is to take care of somebody. Let's move to the first one, which is to get along with somebody. To get along with somebody is to try to be in good terms with somebody, is to have a good relationship, to have a close relationship. So when two persons getting along with each other, it means that they are in good terms, they have a good relationship, they have a close relationship. So to getting along with somebody is to be in good terms with somebody, to be in good relationship with somebody, to have a close link with somebody. Okay, let's move to the fifth one, to brush up on your memory or to brush up on your knowledge. What does it mean? It simply means to refresh your memory. For example, as a student, you are preparing an exam and you stay for a long time without revising your lesson. So it is your responsibility to brush up on your memory, to brush up on your knowledge, so that you can remember everything that you have learned. So to brush up on your memory means to refresh your memory because you are preparing something. If you are preparing something, so it is your responsibility to learn everything, to revise everything. So to brush up on something means to revise, to refresh your memory so that you can be at ease during the exam to have a good grade. Okay? So let's move to the last one. To let down somebody. To let down somebody is to disappoint somebody. What does it mean to disappoint? To disappoint somebody is to do or to say something rubbish, something bad that the person does not expect you to say or to do. So if you let down somebody, this means that you lose the credit that the person have on you. So it's not good or it's not normal to let down somebody. For example, I have confidence in you, Lamin. Every single time we are together, we discuss, we laugh, we do everything. But once I tell you something, you go outside and reveal it to somebody. So at the end that I realize that you are doing such a bad thing, such a rubbish thing, I'm going to say that, Lamin, frankly speaking, you really disappoint me. You let me down. So to let somebody down, this means that you disappoint him. Okay, so these are the 60 phrasal verbs that I provide you today, and I see that they are relevant. So guys, I would like to use them in your English daily communication in order to upgrade your level. So guys, thanks for watching and catch you later.